sure? Welcome, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Hopefully everybody's having a good New Year so far. We're 3 days into this new year, and everybody, I hope, is excited for the new year to come. I know here at LiveAquaria, everybody is ramping up and excited for what's to come, and we hope you are too. So happy Friday. We have a live dive today, which is a little bit out of the ordinary for us. If you were part of last week's, the 27th live dive, you know it's because of the holiday schedule we had here on, obviously the Wednesdays were Christmas, and then this week it was New Year's Day. But so we had to modify our live dive schedule a little bit just for those holidays with the internal scheduling and everything, which is why we're live today at this time. We've got a little bit of different time too here. We started at noon instead of 4 p.m. CST, again, just basically internal conflicts with our team here. So we run a tight ship some days, and one of those days is today, so kind of had to do it now, or we couldn't do it. And we didn't want to do that to you guys. We wanted to keep these live dives in place. And we've got some great items up for sale as well today, as we always do in our live dive sales. So we are here, and we are ready to pass some of that value along to you guys. So if you're not familiar with the live dive sale, essentially what it is it's a live sale. So we're going to show you some aquatic life from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store. They are typically found on LiveAquaria.com. And these items will all be discounted. There's nothing that's going to be regular priced. Everything's going to be on sale. And everything actually is going to be shipping for free. So if you're not familiar with the live dive program, if you've never attended before, no worries. We'll tell you how to participate too. But those are the big takeaways, big value adds you guys are going to be able to get from this live dive event. It's going to be the sale items, rather all items are on sale, and everything's going to ship to you for free. Just a quick call out, even though we're going to be shipping for free, there still is a $9.99 box fee for aquatic life for live dive orders, and that's just standard for all aquatic life orders that ship from LiveAquaria, either from our Wisconsin or our California facility. So just a quick note there. If you're going to kind of generally get a price for your item, it's going to be the live dive sale price plus the $9.99. But just know if you order, say, 3 items from live dive, you're only going to get the one $9.99 box fee per order. So that's just one key note there. It's just one $9.99 box fee per order. So how do you participate? So we're going to go through our list of items and show you each item one by one. And today we have a list of 21 items. We have a mixture of marine fish, marine inverts, corals, and I'm getting myself all mixed up. Marine fish, marine inverts, corals, and freshwater items. And the freshwater items will be at the end. So stay tuned for that. For anybody looking for freshwater items, they'll be at the end. We have actually 2 items there, and then we've got some, again, those other assortments we'll go through. So we're going to show you item by item the items we have for sale. We're going to give you an item number for that item, and then the sale price, of course. And then if you'd like to secure that item in your name, as it shows on YouTube at least, you have to be the first person in the chat to put the number for that item in the chat. So kind of a quick rundown. If we show you number 1 and you would like to secure the purchase of that item, a little bit more about the securing purchase. If you'd like to secure the purchase of that item, you simply have to be the person in the chat that on our end, that we got a chat moderator here, Alyssa Mann, in the chat today. She's going to be paying attention, as will I, to make sure that we get the first person in the chat on our end to put that number in the chat. So if we show you number 1 and you would like to secure the purchase of number 1, be the first person in the chat on our end, and we will definitely put your name down as a secured purchaser. Just as a quick note, you have to wait until Alyssa or the chat moderator puts the details in the chat. So you're gonna see the item on screen, and then you're gonna see the details in the chat. And if you would like to secure that item in your name, you have to be the first person after those details are posted to put that number in the chat. Just a quick note about how that works. So again, we're going to go item by item, give you a number for that item, give you a sale price for that item, show you a little bit. We're also going to feed our friends here too. We got some food here ready to go. And we're going to, ask any questions you like. We take any recommendations as well. We always put those down and add them to our ever-growing list, and to try to bring into our live dive events in the future. So that's kind of basically how this is going to work. We do have some additional items going on sale right now, just quick, that's kind of separate from live dive. If you don't happen to see any live dive items today that are piquing your interest for sale, you can actually head over to LiveAquaria.com. We have up to 50% off some kind of New Year's themed items. We're kind of kicking off the new year with up to 50% off on some select items. So you can go over to LiveAquaria.com. You can see those items either under the sales center, or there's a section kind of a little bit further down on the homepage that said celebrate with up to 50% off. And again, that's going to be a mixture of marine fish, freshwater fish and inverts, marine inverts, corals, and some supplies. In addition, we actually have our blister packs. Our 3.5 ounce cubes are 10 for 15 right now, which is a super, super lucrative price. It's like $1.50 per 3.5 ounce cube, which is basically 50% off. So if you were looking to stock up on our 3.5 ounce cube SKUs, that would be all of our LiveAquaria frozen food cubes, that is. If you're a big fan of that food, I have yet to meet anybody who hasn't loved that food. Go check out liveaquaria.com. That sale is good through the 4th, this Saturday at 11:59 or midnight. And like I said, it's 10 for 15, basically. So $1.50 per unit. So go check that out too if you're looking to stock up on some food. I think that's pretty much it. I'll take any questions, John, if you see any in the chat there.
Asher says hi. Zachary says I didn't expect to see you guys. So it's early.
Yeah, a little early today.
Yeah, Richard, Alicia, and then Russ says
Russ?
hello, found y'all.
All right, welcome. Well, I'm glad you guys found us. Interesting to see how many people we have in the chat today, since it's kind of an unorthodox time. We usually are at 4 p.m., but we're doing it at noon today, and we had to do a quick move there just with kind of internal staffing on our end. But next week, we should be back to our normal times, and more to come on the schedule for that next week. So yeah, I think without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get started. Then I'll have John take your seat, and he's got his throne of camera work. All right, so.
We're still making your gifts.
Oh, okay.
And the two from Asher.
Very good, Asher. Thank you. I see that. All right, we'll get started with our first item. Number 1, it's going to be the Spanish Hogfish, inch and 7/8 for $63.99. And yeah, definitely email me with the details, Asher. No problem. We're excited, and thank you so much in advance for the wonderful gifts and the thought of creating those gifts for us. That's awesome. So we're just getting started here with our first item. Welcome everybody. We have number 1, our Spanish Hogfish for $63.99. They are an easy care level with an aggressive temperament. They are not reef safe, however. A little bit more about that. They are max size of 10 inches, requiring a minimum tank size of 150 gallons. So a little bit more about the reef safe part of the Spanish Hogfish. In the juvenile state, kind of like where they are in this size right now, they are actually more reef safe. However, when they get to the adult phase, that 10 inches or so, they're not reef safe. They're going to be also aggressive towards smaller docile fish, and they're going to be, again, more at the adult stage, eating snails, worms, mussels, small fish, and shrimp. So that's why we do classify this one as not reef safe. However, technically in this current size, it would be from what we have as far as information. So small Cuban hog. All right, put that down, Richard. Thank you.
What's Asher's least favorite fish? I just want to know if you have.
Oh, John's wanting to know, Asher, what your niece's favorite fish is. See if we can maybe find it. And we do apologize for any confusion about the new time. We had to move it kind of last minute earlier this week with some changes in staffing with the holidays and everything. So we do apologize, but we didn't want to miss out, so we just moved it to noon today to still accommodate. So welcome, Pokey. Happy to see you. So we're on number 1, which is the Spanish Hogfish. Again, it's an inch and 7/8. The regular retail would be $79.99. However, this one is $63.99. I'm gonna grab some of that food. And John informed me that he prepped today's food, which is part of our LiveAquaria frozen food line. It is the shrimp and worm medley. So basically, this is gonna be our mixture of mysis, brine, and bloodworms. Powder blue damsels or the common blue damsels. Okay. Thank you, Asher. So that's number 1, Spanish Hogfish, $63.99. We'll go ahead and get moved over to our second item here. We're going to take a look at a tang. It's number 2, our epaulet tang for $95.99. This is number 2. It's 2 3/8. Regular retail is $119.99. This one's $95.99 on sale. They are a difficult care level with a semi-aggressive temperament, but they are reef safe. And they get pretty big at 16 inches on the max size, and they require a minimum of 250 gallons. Doesn't have our tank up just yet. We're still working on it. Very good. Well, keep us posted, Asher. So we're on number 2. It is going to be this Leletail Tang for $95.99. And we don't want to keep our friends unfed. Hopefully everybody's having a great week so far, or actually has had a great week because it's actually Friday. I'm still in I'm still in the confusion of the holiday season. I don't know what day it is. I don't know where I am, but it's Friday and we're doing a live dive, so that probably adds on to the confusion. So happy to see everybody here in the chat today. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a good New Year so far. We are on number 2, which is our Leletail Tang for $95.99. It looks like our Tang here is also enjoying some of that shrimp and worm medley. Again, that's our mysis, our brine, and our bloodworm mixture, part of our LiveAquaria frozen food line. And I mentioned at the beginning, but just as a quick call out, because it's only good through tomorrow, this Saturday the 4th, we have our 3.5 ounce cubed flavors. That's going to be our mysis, our brine shrimp, our brine and mysis shrimp, our spirulina brine and mysis shrimp, our bloodworms, and so on. All of our 3.5 ounce cubed flavors of our frozen food are going to be 10 for $15. So basically that's going to end this Saturday, tomorrow at midnight. So check it out, get some food while you're at it. We also have our New Year's celebration items kicked off this week. We have items up to 50% off on some select items, so you can check that out too after the live dive if you like. That's number 2, the Leletail Tang. And John will move down to tank number 3. Here we are going to take a look at some damsels. They're blue sapphire damsels, and it's a pair of them. They're going to be $39.99 for the pair. They're currently sized at 1.5 inches. They're easy with a peaceful temperament, although that peaceful temperament is going to change more as they get to adults, getting to more of an aggressive state as they get to adults. They are reef safe, max size of 2 inches, and let's see, a tank size minimum of 30 gallons. Oh yeah, good call out. We almost missed one of them, thanks. We'll have to linger on number 3. Oh, good.
This blue guy I got on screen now has phenomenal colors.
Phenomenal colors, says John. And you can take it from the source because John is one of the people taking care of these animals every single day here in our facility. He's kind of just hiding. Yeah, I'll move the light there for you. That blue on blue, really, he just kind of gets lost. There we go. That's a little better. So we're on number 3. It's going to be a blue sapphire damsel fish pair. Again, this $39.99 for the pair. And I see we've got some more people joining us today, so thank you so much for joining this Friday's live dive event. Oh, is he up in the corner there?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can't snag him out of there. Is he up kind of in here? Oh, he's all good? All right. There we go. And Alyssa's coming in with our 4th item.
No, it looks like this little guy was just had lunch too, so there's some food floating in there.
Sure, okay. So our 4th item we had to go grab quick because it's in a smaller cube that's attached to a larger system. And welcome from Cambridge. Wow, great. Thank you. Glad to have you, James. Welcome. It's getting cold here in Wisconsin. I'm not sure where everybody else is, but sound off in the chat if you'd like to share your location. We're in northern Wisconsin. That's where we're currently live streaming from, and it's getting cold up here. I think today it's only going to be maybe 16 or 17 degrees, if that. And then this weekend we're going to see some zeros or maybe even some sub-zero temperatures. So winter chill is upon us. Go Oxford. So this is number 3. It's going to be, again, our blue sapphire damselfish pair. And the pair, again, is going to go on sale for $39.99. All right, so that's number 3. I'll transition over to
The box.
oh, the box. Thank you. I'm all disheveled today. There we go. Next up is the little box, and in the little box, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Then the little box then is number 4. It's our spotted Mandarin for $39.99. These guys are going to be a difficult care level with a peaceful temperament. They are reef safe, getting to a max size of 3 inches. And 30-gallon minimum is recommended for the tank size. This is number 4, the spotted Mandarin. Put a little food in there for him too.
He was just fed, so I don't know how well he's gonna eat.
Yeah, there is quite a bit of food in there, but I'm hoping maybe,
I'm pretty sure it's been fed lunch.
yeah. Maybe a little activity will help draw him out there. So cute, definitely, Pokey, yeah. So this cute little specimen too is part of our Divers and WYSIWYG store, which is all these items. All these items are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store. And one quick call out too, I didn't mention it earlier, is that all the items, unless they're noted, are going to come with a 7-day arrive alive guarantee. So including this guy here. And Ricardo is coming to us from Central Valley, California, about 60 degrees. I'd trade that for you, Ricardo. You can have my 17 degrees. I'll take your 60 degrees. But that's awesome. Welcome, welcome. So that is number 4, our spotted Mandarin, $39.99. So now we're going to transition over to a second system here. It's a little bit larger system overall. It's going to be number 5 next. We're going to take a look at a long-nosed butterfly fish. Welcome, Mel. Happy New Year to you as well. You didn't miss much. We are live on our 5th item of 21. Number 5 is the long-nosed butterfly fish. Again, this one here is 4 1/4 for $127.99. I'll spook them with the light move. So the long-nosed butterfly fish is a peaceful temperament fish. This is a moderate care level requirement. They are reef safe with caution. Get to a max size typically of 9 inches, requiring a minimum of 125 gallons. They reef safe with caution is really mainly due to the fact that they may nip at corals and sessile inverts. I am in the tank. Now John's in the tank.
I'm always in the
One day we're going to send John to somewhere tropical to go diving. Then it'll be a real live dive.
Right.
I don't know how we're going to take the chat and communicate. Maybe we'll have to do like dry erase boards or something like that. But
I'll take orders.
take orders underwater. You don't mind going to like Fiji or Philippines or go diving for it? No, it's fine. I mean, it sounds terrible, but sacrifices, right? Everybody's got to make sacrifices. All right.
For our customers and viewers.
Anything for our customers. Asher's in. He's like, yep, I want to see that. So the food here, just as a quick call out in case anybody missed it, is our spirulina, not our spirulina, it's our shrimp and worm medley. It's usually our spirulina brine. This is our shrimp and worm medley. So it is our bloodworms, our mysis, and our brine shrimp all mixed together in convenient formula, which we call the shrimp and worm medley. And you can see these guys are just, they're just loving it. This stuff, again, is on sale right now in a 3.5 ounce cube variant. You can get 10 3.5 ounce cube packs for $15 right now. So that's $1.50 per 3.5 ounce cube packet. That's 35 cubes for $1.50. It's a great deal right now. And that's good through tomorrow. Just a quick call out there. This is number 5, a Longnose butterfly fish. Again, $127.99. Gonna dim that light so we get a little less background noise. All right, also then in this tank is this next item, number 6. It is our Scopus Tang. Scopus Tang here is 2.5 inches and $55.99 on sale. These guys like plenty of swimming room. They are aggressive towards their own species, tangs, size, shape of fish. Best to keep them in 1 per tank. They're a moderate care level with a semi-aggressive temperament. They are reef safe, however, getting to a max size of 12 inches, requiring a minimum of 125-gallon aquarium. Hey, Philip, you can get the food right now at LiveAquaria.com. So you can head on over to LiveAquaria.com. There's actually a banner right on the homepage that'll take you to the 3.5 ounce cube variants. And it says 10 for 15 right now, so you can go check that out. We have mysis, we have brine shrimp, we have bloodworms, we have spirulina brine, we have spirulina brine and mysis, we have the shrimp and worm medley, which is what I was just feeding here. And we also have our krill, but the krill is in the flat packs. Oh, and just as a quick call out, our flat packs, the 8 and 16 ounce flat packs, they're 50% off right now, and that's pretty much while supplies last. So you can go check that out. You can either get the 3.5 ounce cubes for 50% off through Saturday, tomorrow, or you can get the 50% off on the flat packs, the 8 or the 16 ounce, pretty much. I don't know, I haven't given an end date for that one, so that's while supplies last. So if you're looking for more bulk, you can have some savings with our flat packs, or if you're looking just for like the 3.5 ounce cubes, you can get those 2 for 50% off. But those 50% off on the cubes is only good through this Saturday.
That race going on here, isn't it?
Yeah, the snails.
Snail race?
You feed this tank and these snails are just like, all right.
Snail race.
John is a wizard with fish. He does this every day, keeping up with the fish. He's one of the people that works with Alyssa every day to shoot the fish. So both Alyssa and John you guys are fish whisperers. We have double voices. You can maybe hear both of us, I don't know. I hope we're not coming through audio, that'd be interesting. That'd be a new one. All right, so that Scopus Tang is number 6. It is $55.99. Next up then is number 7. We have a male Leletail Antheus, which, oh, there he is. I'm gonna say he's hiding now. He's $103.99 for that male Leletail. He's 3 1/4 right now, semi-aggressive temperament, reef safe, yes, 5-inch max size and 125-gallon minimum. So we have, he's hiding under that fake coral again. Number 7 is that Leletail Antheus, and it is a male for $103.99.
We will have some of these snails for sale for next live dive.
Okay, if you guys didn't hear John, you will have some of these snails you see crawling around in this tank in the next live dive. That's coming up. You guys always love inverts, so we're definitely going to keep that going. Hopefully, Philip, the audio issues, yeah, definitely refresh like Asher said. That's always a good option. I know sometimes YouTube does some weird stuff. I've had more issues with streaming on YouTube than Facebook, in my opinion, but everybody's different. So we're on number 7, our Leletail Antheus. It is, again, is a male at 3 1/4 inches. It's $103.99 on sale. That butterfly's like, all right, you done feeding or what? There we go. So Asher, that's a great question. So next week we're planning to start back to the regular schedule on Wednesday. So we will not have a Monday show next week. I appreciate you asking. I was going to get to that, but since you asked, Our next live dive event is going to be next Wednesday. So kind of just, again, coming off the holidays and everything, the team's going to need a little bit more time to reorientate and everything. So our next schedule, just to kind of accommodate for everything, is going to be next Wednesday. And then we'll be looking at starting that schedule back up. Richard K. stepped away, no problem. The snails will be in one of the next live dives. I would say probably next Wednesday then, right, John? So Richard, you probably expect these in next live dive next Wednesday, next week. There are, I know what they are. Necarious snails? That's right. I was like, I know what they are, but I'm blanking. Necarious snails. So yeah, stay tuned. Next week we'll be live on Wednesday, and then after that we'll look at expanding out our schedule back to the regular Monday and Wednesday. Welcome, Rose. Hey, James, welcome as well. Saying hi to, or was James already with us? James was already with us, that's right, Cambridge. Welcome back again, James. Yeah, John's in the reflection saying hi. All right, so that is number 7. Then we'll move on to number 8. It's a Squareback Antheus, also a male. One quick note, this one has a blemished eye, but this one has been with us for how long? Several months? Almost a year, okay. So he does have a blemished eye, so he's got a little bit of a funky eye going on, but he is perfectly fine. He's perfectly healthy. John cares for this guy every day, sees him every day, and he's just got kind of a weird eye. So it's a blemished eye on this item. It's number 8, the Squareback Antheus. And again, it is a male. So because it is blemished, it'll be a little less than normal. We'll mark it down to $71.99.
No, it's not a bubble eye. It actually was poked earlier.
So it's not a bubble eye. It was poked earlier, and then it healed that way, right, John?
Yep.
Yeah. So he got damage to the eye at some point. Not really sure how that happened, but
we don't have any more of these quarterbacks, so he'll by himself. So.
Yeah. He's definitely in good, healthy condition, though. He's just got kind of a funky eye from some kind of injury he sustained at some point. So that is number 8. It is a Squareback Antheus male. And again, it is blemished on the eye. Still perfectly healthy though, but marked it down a little bit more to $71.99 just for the blemished factor.
He was hanging out with Leletail and Antheus. So
Okay.
Gets
Gets along with Carbori and Leletail Antheus. That's what he was housed in within our systems. So that is number 8, the Squareback Antheus, blemished eye Squareback Antheus male for $71.99. Well, snails are everywhere, yeah.
Good cleanup crew.
Yeah, these guys do a phenomenal job keeping this tank clean. So again, we'll have some of these snails in our next live dive event. They're Necarious snails. We'll have them in our next live dive event, which is next week, Wednesday. I think that's going to be the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. January 8th. Do we have, I'm assuming that's cichlids boogies? We don't have any cichlids, I believe, at the moment, but that's something we can put down. All right. So next up then we have we're going to actually transition over to inverts, so prepare yourself. We'll move on to number 9 then. We have 3 lot of Nerite snails for $23.99. That's number 9, Nerite snails for $23.99. Hey, Lauren, welcome. We got you down there. Thank you so much. All right, if everybody's ready then, we'll move on to number 10, which is going to be a 10 lot of bumblebee snails. 10 lot is going to be $23.99 also. Noel, hey Noel. Got you down there. We definitely had a few other people that we'll put that down there. Dustin and Alicia, we'll work on bringing those back for you. All right, next up then we have number 11. It's a purple short spine pin cushion for $23.99. Number 11, the purple short spine pin cushion urchin for $23.99. And looks like Noel came in first with number 11. All right, thank you, Noel. Rose, yes, we do ship. We only ship within the US though. And next up then is number 12. We have a pair of blood red fire shrimp for $103.99. Number 12, the blood red fire shrimp pair for $103.99. These are a pretty common item. Do they play nice with pistol shrimp? That's a good question. I don't know right offhand. John, what's your take on that?
I couldn't tell you.
Couldn't say.
Due to the size difference, I would say no.
Okay. Let's see. Mel, we're going to go ahead and err on the caution of no, based on the size. And Bethany, freshwater nerite snails, we'll put that down. So that's number 12, the blood red fire shrimp pair for $103.99. Candy cane. All right. Mel, we got you down for candy cane pistol shrimp request. No problem. Put that down. Actually, I think that one's new as well. All right, next up then is number 13, and we have another urchin here. It's our last urchin. It's number 13, a tuxedo urchin 3 lot. And $59.99 for this 3 lot of tuxedo urchins. They are sized at 1.25 to 1.5 inches. All right, Pokey would like number 13. Thank you, Pokey. Oh, our candy cane same as Randall's? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Maybe somebody in the chat can confirm that one. I don't know that right offhand. Common names can get a little screwy sometimes. All right, so that is our last invert. I'm going to go ahead and fix the coral lens to the camera here for John. Right on. We're going to move on to our coral assortment now. Number 14, we have a green Porites coral, which is a CCGC item. And just as a quick heads up, all of our corals are going to be CCGC today. They're going to be CCGC frags. And just as if you're not sure, CCGC is certified captive grown coral. It's our in-house aquaculture corals. And these actually come with a 30-day guarantee. You're looking at number 14, our green Porites coral. And it's $39.99 for that item. So our resident coral wrangler, Dawn, helped select these corals today. So big shout out to Dawn. One of these days we'll get her on the stream, but I'm not going to hold my breath. All right, that's number 14, the green Porites for $39.99. Next up is 15. It's a green Pillapora coral. Again, also CCGC for $39.99 as well. Oh, one quick thing about the parietes too. The lighting for the parietes was high requirement, strong water flow, and then a mid to top placement. This green Pillapora coral, which is 15, moderate to high lighting requirements, also strong water flow, and also a mid to top placement. So that is number 15, the green Pillapora coral, $39.99. And again, this will get a 30-day guarantee. You're welcome, Asher. Yep, always happy to help. This is really a show for you guys first and foremost. We are here to make this as enjoyable as possible. So if you have any suggestions, any feedback, any recommendations for aquatic life, we do take those into account and we put them on our list for future procurements for things like the live dive. That's number 15. Then we'll go on to number 16. We have a red and green blastamusa coral. This one has 4 heads and $39.99 also for this one. This one's currently sized at an inch. There are a moderate lighting requirements with a low water flow, and you can place these, best placement is kind of bottom to middle. This is number 16, red and green blastamusa coral. Again, it's going to be the 30-day guarantee for a CCGC frag, $39.99. And these corals, all the corals we're showing you again as part of the CCGC program are aquacultured and grown right here in our Rhinelander, Wisconsin facility where we're currently live streaming from. This one really looks nice on camera too. It looks better in person, but it looks great on camera. All right, that's number 16. We'll move on to number, oh, Noelle would like number 16. Thank you, Noelle. I'll put you down there quick before we lose track of that. You bet, Asher. We'll definitely keep that going. Thank you for that feedback. All right, now we'll move on to number 17, which is our pink stylophora coral, 1.25 inches on the size. And this one's $39.99 also. It's going to be lighting requirements are moderate to high, strong water flow, and a mid to top placement as well. This is number 17, the pink stylophora coral, for $39.99. Can we get some bubble corals? We'll definitely look into that, Noelle. Thank you. I believe that's on our list already, but we'll take it again, no problem. So we're on number 17, our pink stylo. And it is on sale for $39.99. Hey, Steve, welcome. Yeah, sorry about the time change. We had a bit of a staffing, kind of a staffing change this week here. Sorry we missed you until now. Yeah, we're only on the first pass. We're still going to go through here. We're still working on those glass cats, Lauren. Thank you. Hey, Robert, you loving this? Well, great. We're glad you love it and happy to have you. So number 17 is what we're looking at here, the pink. Yeah, and Steve, real quick, no torches today. I'm going to have to make a special mention to that to Dawn, because that's a really, I know you've been looking for those again, and I'm going to have to make a special request. Dawn's a tough cookie, so got to stick with it. All right, number 18 is next then. We have a gold tip galaxia coral for $39.99. Torches, yep, you bet. Make that double underline suggestion.
It's
Packer colors. Careful, there might be some alternate fans in the chat. John says Packer colors.
I'm not a Packer fan.
Oh, John's not a Packer fan. Dawn, please bring in some corals. See, Asher, thank you. That helps. I'm going to show Dawn the chat so that she can see how much you guys want the torches. I think the Packers just lost to the Vikings, if I'm not mistaken, too. I'm not a big football watcher, but I kind of casually pay attention. Screenshot that quick, yeah, you bet. Asher says, go Vikings. Yeah, Steve, who helped with one of our last live dives, he's our kind of a maintenance operations manager. He is a Viking fan. He is from Minnesota.
That's not how you spell Viking, isn't it?
Q-U-E-E, Viking, yeah.
Viking? Yeah.
Asher, you're gonna, John is gonna, he's gonna ruffle your feathers there.
So I know on the galaxias, it can be aggressive and they have long feet.
Oh, okay. Good call out. Thank you, Alyssa. Yeah, Alyssa, I don't know if you could hear her, but she was telling you that at night you have long sweeper tentacles on these galaxia corals, so you gotta be mindful of the distance and the spacing there. All right. Doing a football crime, live in Wyoming, but go for Viking. All right. I guess I'd have to say I'm a Packer fan.
I was a Tampa Bay fan.
John was a Tampa Bay fan. All right, so that's number 18, the gold tip galaxia coral for $39.99. And then last but not least, we have 19, which is going to be our blastamusa merletti coral for $31.99. This one, actually real quick, I don't know if I mentioned it, but the gold tip was moderate to high lighting, medium water flow, and it can be placed wherever. However, this blastamusa merletti is a moderate lighting, low water flow, and bottom to middle placement. So there's a quick call out too, in case anybody joined us after we talked about it, we will be back next week, but we will not be back to our full schedule yet. We will be back next week on Wednesday. We'll have just one live dive event next Wednesday, the 8th, but we'll be that 4 p.m. CST time frame. So you want to ruffle me up, name your team, but use different saltwater fish species as players. Nice. That's number 19 then, the blastamusa merletti coral for $31.99. All right. We'll go ahead and transition over to freshwater now.
He's in Wyoming. He should know that Rocky Mountain oysters we don't sell those to LiveAquaria.
I didn't hit you? Yeah. Oh. I'm not going to repeat that. Keep this PG, John.
They're not saltwater, that's all.
This is true. All right, we're going to get started with our freshwater items now. Number 20, we have a gold angelfish 3 lot. We have actually 2 angelfish 3 lots, but the first is the golds. This is $23.99 for this 3 lot. They're sized at 2 1/4 to 2.5 inches, and these are captive bred. They're part of our captive breeding efforts for angelfish here in our Wisconsin facility. So these are number 20, our gold angelfish 3 lot for $23.99. So as I mentioned, we do have 2 3 lots of angelfish. The first is the gold angelfish 3 lot. And then we have also 21, our panda angelfish. These are technically cichlids. Good point, yeah. Yep, that's true. You know those Rocky Mountain oysters. -4 here in northern Minnesota, wind chill -22. Whoa, Andy, stay warm.
Be like that in Duluth, where I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, John's on his way to Duluth. You do some fishing or ice fishing? Or? Nice. Good luck to you, friend. You too have an aquarium with angelfish. Very nice, Cactus. Welcome. So we are on 20 and 20. We're kind of just going over 2 items here. Number 20, which is the gold angelfish 3 lot, and then 21, which is the panda angelfish 3 lot. They're both on sale separately, but the sale price for each of them separately is $23.99. And just a quick reminder, the food we're feeding today is our LiveAquaria shrimp and worm medley. That's a frozen food product we sell. It has mysis, brine, and bloodworms all kind of together. Don't have a big enough tank, or you'd have them already. All good, Asher, yet. And these guys typically kind of as a standalone item would be needing a 30-gallon tank. No problem, Cactus. Happy to have you here. Greetings from the US. Thank you for joining from India. So we are on number 20, the goldfish angelfish 3 lot, which is $23.99. And then 21, which is the panda angelfish 3 lot for the same sale price of $23.99. Both are easy with a semi-aggressive temperament. They both generally get to about 6 inches in max size, and typically minimum tank size of 30 gallons. All right, so that is our first pass. We're going to go back to the very beginning now to take a look at what is left. That's usually the next 10 to 15 minutes here. So we have number 1 still available. We're going to go a little bit quicker. Number 1 is the Spanish hogfish. This guy is 1 7/8 inches and on sale for $63.99. Cactus is looking for some bait as well. We can definitely try to do that in the future. We have shown them in the past. Actually, if you like to, you can always hit the subscribe and hit the like as well. Hit the bell notification. That'll keep you updated when we do go live. But you can look back at all of our live events on our YouTube channel there as well. Okay, Alyssa is telling me also on the side here that there might be some on Divers Den right now. Maybe perhaps you could put the links in the chat there, Alyssa, in case anybody was interested in them. Thinking about Mike and his wife, but probably I'd get in trouble with them if I brought them, but you guys ship them over to Mike and his wife. Okay. Yeah. All right, so that's number 1. We'll move on then to number 2. It is the Leletail Tang. It is the Leletail Tang again, and this one is $95.99. There we go. Thank you, Alyssa. So in case anybody's able to purchase, I know Cactus is in India, but if anybody's within the U.S. and interested in any WYSIWYG bettas we have, we do. Alyssa's putting some of those in the chat. We're on number 2, the Leletail Tang here. This guy's on sale for $95.99. Correct. Well, we have 250, but yeah, close. We have pretty close to that 250 on that Asher. They get pretty big at 16 inches, but we suggest 250 gallon minimum. You could probably get away with 225, I suppose, but yeah. All right, and we'll move on down. Keep her moving. Number 3 is our blue sapphire damselfish pair, $39.99. Still up in the corner there?
Yep.
Maybe I can coax them with some food. Oh, he's in the corner. That's number 3, the blue sapphire damselfish. Again, it's a pair for $39.99. Yeah, black with the blue. Are they blue stripes?
No,
I don't think they're blue
with
stripes, no.
black stripes.
Yeah, blue with black stripes, yeah. I guess it could be either way how you look at it, but yep.
Technically, if you go
They're more blue for
they're
sure.
more of the Springer eye version.
The Springer eye, that's right, okay. All right. That is number 3 blue sapphire damselfish pair, $39.99. All right. Move on then to our little bitty spotted mandarin here, still available. I'm surprised nobody's scooped this guy up. Super cute. Number 4 spotted mandarin for $39.99. I'm guessing this cube is leaking as well. That water definitely went down. Some of these cubes leak, and you don't know it until you take them out of the system, because they have a, kind of a built-in filtration basically, or the built-in, what do you call it? Yeah, they plug into the system and they can take them in and out. I don't think this is going to be a male. I believe this is to be a female. It is a male. Okay, there you go, Mel. This is a male. Max tank size is going to be, or minimum tank size, I would say, is 30. Max size is 3 inches. I know max tank size, I guess it really matters more about the type of fish, but you can put it in whatever size you want. As long as it's good with fish, the fish you have. Yeah. That's number 4. Moving on then to our second system here, we have number 5. We have a long-nosed butterfly fish. That guy is $127.99. Small tank with one just for fun. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. So this long-nosed butterfly fish is number 5 and still available for $127.99. Also available in this tank is number 6. It is a Scopus Tang for $55.99. Again, that Scopus Tang is $55.99 on sale. And then next up is number 7. It is a male. Oh, Noel would like number 6. Thank you, Noel. Very good. Number 7 then is the Leletail Antheus male for $103.99. And then also we have another Antheus, is number 8. It's going to be a male Squareback Antheus. This one actually has a blemished eye, but it is still eating well and is in healthy condition. Number 8, the Squareback Antheus male with a blemished eye is $71.99. Noel would like number 8, sucker for injured animals. You bet.
He'll thank you.
Yep.
I'll thank
Thank you, Noel. John is definitely happy to see this one go to a good home. This one's been with us for a while, and it's definitely eating well and in good condition. It's just got a funky eye. Thank you, Noel. All right, we're going to move on to number 12 then. We have a pair of blood red fire shrimp. They're still available. The blood red fire shrimp is number 12. They're on sale for $103.99. Minimum tank size on the shrimp is going to be, actually I don't have a note on that one. I'm assuming probably 10 to 20 gallons would be fine. I didn't have that note though. I mean, I've seen these guys in as little as 10 gallons before. Oh, M.N. Morrison would like number 4. Thank you. That's number 12. Number 12, the blood red fire shrimp pair for $103.99. Okay, so Alyssa just confirmed 10 gallons should be a minimum for the blood reds. So more like 30. Okay. No problem. So blood red fires, best kept minimum of 30 gallons. All right. Number 14 is next. Actually, it's a coral. So let me get my coral clip out there. Here we go. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Number 14, this Porites coral is still available. And it's on sale for $39.99. Oh, and Asher, it's actually Alyssa, not Melissa, just as a point of clarity there. If I said Melissa before, I'm getting my names mixed up. Yeah, I did actually fix the coral clip, so tragedy avoided. A lot of super glue and a little bit of patience, but we're still gonna have to order a backup, so. All good, Asher, no problem. Yeah, I was able to get it back into clippable condition. So that's number 14, the green Porites coral for $39.99. Next up is number 15, the green Pillapora coral. Same price, $39.99. So again, that's number 15, the green Pillapora coral for $39.99. Next up then is number 17. We have a pink stylo coral. Number 17, the pink stylophora coral, also $39.99. All right, Noel, thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week. Just as a quick reminder to everybody who's still with us, we will be back next week with a live dive. It will only be our Wednesday event, though, as we're getting kind of wrapped up from holiday season and getting everybody back in the workforce here. We'll be able to be back next Wednesday, the 8th, at 4 p.m. CST. So So that's number 17. See ya, Pokey. Happy New Year. Number 18 is next, the gold tip Galaxia coral, $39.99. No problem, Asher. No problem at all. So this is number 18, the gold tip Galaxia coral. And that one is $39.99. And then last but not least in our coral assortment, we have this blastam merletti for $31.99. All right. We'll take one more peek at our freshwater items, and then we will be all wrapped up for today's live dive. Thank you again, everybody, for joining us. The last two items of tonight are these 3 lots of angelfish. The first is number 20, a gold angelfish 3 lot for $23.99. And then we have number 21, a panda angelfish 3 lot for same price, $23.99. So 2 different lots sold separately, same sale price each, $23.99. I definitely like the pandas. I think those are my favorite of the 2. No, yep, Divers Den update will come today, the normal time at 5, Steve. I'll throw a little bit more food at these guys just because, well, they're freshwater angels. Pretty sure they can always eat. Oh, maybe not in the same way. Poor pandas. All right, Asher, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next week, hopefully. So that is going to be our items for today. I'll go ahead and give you guys a quick outro here. All right. We're all aches and pains from the holiday season, but thank you guys so much for joining us on this Friday midday live dive. A little bit different. I don't think we've done one of these in a little while, so this time at least, but thank you so much. As a final reminder, we'll be back next week on Wednesday at 4 p.m. CST, the normal time, so stay tuned. We'll have a new event scheduled for then coming up on our YouTube channel. But thank you all for those who joined. Please send an email to social@liveaquaria.com just to confirm your order, and our customer service team will be in touch with you. But again, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.